There must be darkness before light can shine. We're giving a voice to the voiceless, and we are honoring those and those left behind who have given the ultimate sacrifice. So we the people, raise up your glass. There will be no fear here, where light is eternal. You have found the two-step tribe. Welcome home.
In the glow of a screen, with hope in our hearts, celebrating freedom, we'll play our parts. From football fields to the ring of a fight, we hold our heads high in this American life. Raise up your glasses, a toast to the night. For service and sacrifice, we shine a light. With boots on the ground, we're proud and we cheer. Together we stand with no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. With every sweet note, let our spirits grow strong. In unity, laughter, we'll rise and we'll pray for freedom and honor, come what may.
Hello, and how are you doing tonight? This is Two-Step Tribe, brought to you by Patriots Inside the Wire. Here we go with UncleRyano. How are you tonight, UncleRyano?
I am good. I am good. We're almost done with the week, but we're going to go out with a bang.
We sure are. Hey, everybody out there listening, please share. Grab your brother, your sister, your mother, your brother, all your cousins.
Your dog.
Your dog. Follow, share. Get tuned in because we're about to roll something for you tonight with Copperhead Jones. UncleRyano, tell me something about Copperhead Jones.
Oh, he's wicked. He is based in Texas. I mean, you see him rocking all around the Texas scene right now. He's got a pretty good following over in Louisiana. Very much against the grain, very much the modern era of not being told how he's allowed to make his music, not being told he's not following the old restrictions, if you will. You know, you put everything together and you cook it up into something that's sonically beautiful, and it hits, and it's very potent, and it's a little bit of multiple genres, which is what we are. And that's what we support. It's American music. That's what I call it. People call it Texas soul. People call it Southern rock soul. You know, Lauren said last night, you know, Southern fried rock for the soul, you know, or for Southern fried
chicken.
Yeah, Southern fried chicken. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, for the soul, good for the soul. Yeah, I can't remember. It was great. But the point is, you know, it's all of it. You know, when people say, what kind of music? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? I just say yes to all of it, you know, because he made a fantastic style and vibe that's both uniquely his, but it's also very timely. And a lot of people are arriving at a similar point sonically with how they want to put their music together. He's a veteran. The man's got nothing to prove. He's showing up and he's just doing it. And that's why, you know, he was an automatic fit for what we're doing.
I love it. I love it. And our guest is with us backstage, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and pull him up. Again, it is Copperhead Jones. Welcome to the show, Copperhead. How are you?
Doing all right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're already starting off really good. I like that picture behind you works. You're in Texas. I'm in Texas. There you go.
Hey, you got to assimilate, right?
I like it. What's on your hat there?
Red Dirt Hat Company. You know, like I said, assimilate. You got to assimilate.
You're in Texas. That's where you know you're in Texas. You know what that is. There we go. I love it. We'll have to get your merch out too. So as your site, since I'm bringing that up, I found you at Copperhead Jones. Is that for every site you're on? I want to make sure people know where to find you.
Yeah. So that's kind of the beauty of a stage name is there's not any other Copperhead Jones out there right now that I'm aware of. So it makes, traffic directing really easy. So yeah, Copperhead Jones on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, everywhere. It's easy.
I love it. I love it. And you've got your website up. So your website actually has a ton of information. I love your website. So you can go to your website. It's very easy, Copperhead Jones. Just check that out. And on Instagram, we are on that channel as well right now too. So everybody out there, as we say, go ahead and share, grab your friends, your brothers, your dogs, and your cats. I won't leave cats out. By the way, you are a veteran. So I'm going to say thank you for your service, because in this house, any house that we're doing, we are very grateful for that. So thank you for that. And it is Navy, correct?
Yes, it is. Thank
you. All right. Let me know about you. How long have you been in Texas?
So I first moved here back in 2017 for about a year, moved back to Florida, where I'm originally from, and then came back during COVID in 2020, and I've been here ever since.
Wow. What part of Florida?
If you know where NASA is, Cape Canaveral, that's the part I'm from, just east of Orlando.
Do you know where DeLand is?
I do. Very familiar.
That's where I'm originally from. A lot of people do not know where that is. Volusia County. Yep,
oh, yeah.
Right.
They got little stockyards up that way.
I was going to say, not only that, but a lot of biker events. So right there. Grew up in Nashville. Got to point that out. And I've been in Texas for quite some time now. But welcome to Texas. Glad you're here. Tell me about when you started playing. When did you start playing?
Well, there's different levels to what you mean by that, I guess. I started playing guitar about 12. Started singing at 3. My whole family's musical. My dad played drums. My mom was a singer. My sister sang, all that. So, I did that for a while. Started writing songs when I was deployed back in 2012. And to kind of pass the time during whatever hours we had off, which were many. And then came out here, got involved in the Texas country red dirt scene. Didn't realize what a huge ecosystem of talent there is here, and the ability and how reachable it is, and the barrier to entry is slim to none to actually get started. Unlike in Florida, you don't have that kind of resource with professional musicians just laying around at your fingertips. So I got involved in that back in 21. I started recording, and then I started gigging in 22.
I love it. Chime in here, Uncle Ryano. You're way too quiet for a show.
Well, I was listening. I've been married 26 years, and about last week I started employing this tactic. So I'm trying to see if it works any better than the previous years of my marriage. Listening. No, I will tell you. So, which stations have been most receptive to you out of the red dirt stations currently? Which DJs and which stations?
So I have a station in Snyder, Texas. Okay. I got one in. I have the Red Dirt Rebel running me. JR Rebel, ran into him at TRRR. Really good guy.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. You were there?
Yeah, I was there.
So were we.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. That's why
we missed each other.
Yeah, I'll pull you up some pictures. Keep talking, but I'll show you. Uncle Ryano, check this out.
I knew he was there.
There he is. There's Uncle Ryano.
I love it.
All right, you did know. Of course, you knew. You knew everybody that was there.
But there's a time for everything. Yeah. And you don't rush it. You let the mountains come to Muhammad, and then you just ski. So what we were talking about doing, JB Cloud with Red Dirt Proud.
Yeah, great guy as well.
Great guy. You currently on his channel?
I don't think so yet. I'm working with a promoter, so I haven't been getting all of the reports just yet, but I did just release not too long ago.
Which promoter are you with?
I'm with Powerhouse Promotions with Dustin Motes.
Oh yeah, Dustin's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Let's huddle up, because there's some great people out there. JB is like very near and dear to me. I released that country retro throwback thing, Wailing for Cash, and I put that out. and JB was the first one to grab it and put it into rotation on Red Dirt Proud. So
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
always big on jumping in and putting the love out there, and we're grateful for everyone who supports and follows suit. But there's something uniquely special about the first ones that step forward, like you were talking about Red Dirt Rebel and those guys. I want to always showcase those guys and hold them up because there's only one first, and then we're grateful for everybody else. But the first ones that step forward to showcase you, they always have a special place, and there's different reasons why some people may not be able to jump on it right then, where they have commitments or whatever. So that's understandable too. But
Yeah,
when you put out the shout and they step forward, they heard it and they came forward. It's like, I remember you, and and always that's what we're about too here. So I think that's just some good connectivity.
I love
absolutely.
it. We have our friend in the house saying hi to you, Leaf Shively. Hello, back
Leave.
to you. I said, hey, I want to know what Spirit Hens is still. So, hello,
Spirit
Leaf.
fingers.
Yeah, spirit
Spirit
fingers. Come on.
Fingers.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's like the jazz thing or something, but I'm all
Yeah.
about like
Spirit
this.
hands is when you drank too much and keep dropping your car keys. That's spirit hands. But no, spirit fingers that's from something else.
Well, it's a joke from last night. We do music reviews, by the way. So eventually, Copperhead Jones, what we will do is get you your music from this show. We'll eventually go onto our radio show with another radio personality that I work with, and we're going to review your music.
Oh,
Tonight,
that's
you are
great.
also on the radio. You're on a live broadcast and a podcast, just to let you know, for everyone out there. And Leaf would like to say, Copperhead, you know what it is. That's courtesy of Leaf Shively Band,
I
y'all.
love that guy, man. He's
Yep,
awesome.
he's become my
He is.
best buddy.
Have you
Yes,
seen their commercial? Have you seen their commercial him and Kyle did where they're wearing the suits and the Ray-Ban or the dark shades? It's classic. This is everybody's got to see this now. I think it was on TikTok and they did the commercial for Steel Records and they had me dead. I
Oh,
was
was it the
dead.
Power Rangers one?
No, now I got it. Oh, it might have been. Well, no, that I remember that one. That one had me messed up. But this other one, that one did. But no, this other one, it's like they're sitting there in suits and Kyle whips his glasses off and they're having these. Oh, it's just money. I'm not
Oh,
going
I'm
to
sure I've
spoil it.
seen it. Yeah, they
I
always come
have
up with
not
great
met
stuff.
Kyle yet. I can't
Yeah.
wait. By the
It
way,
changed my life.
by the way, you mentioned Steel Records Studio, right, UncleRyano? So Steel Records Studio is available up in the Louisiana area. Everybody out there listening, you're looking to record somewhere, that is a home for the tribe. That's a
Mhm.
studio the tribe has. So anyone out there that is listening to me right now, Leaf, you can pay me my commission when you get paid.
Hey, me
Yeah.
too. Shout out to Steel Records. They cut the whole album for me. So minus one
Hey,
song. I went
there you
astray for
go.
one song,
Look,
but other than that, it was all them.
I feel like I've been working for Leaf Shively all week.
Well,
A good person. UncleRyano's very close. They've also recorded out of there. Hey, how's it going, Matthew? Good to see you. How are you? That's Matt and Cynthia. Nice to see you. How's it going, Texas Free Radio? Nice to see you in the house. Copperhead, your music. I hate asking this question, UncleRyano, but I do it every time.
how do you describe
How
your
do
music?
you? Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of
Me,
me.
Yes.
me. That's the answer. Me,
Yeah, you go.
me. The end. I mean, it's all over the place. You
Okay.
know that, but so is my musical influences. It's all
Yeah.
over the place. I grew up in
Okay.
all kinds of stuff. Three Doors Down to Alan Jackson, Travis Tritt to
That's
modern
it.
country. I grew up on that too. So, like I said, it's all over the place, and quite frankly, I think it brings a more authentic feel than trying to fit a box.
What other rock influences would you say? Because when I listen to your music,
I love Daughtry a lot.
yeah,
Chris
yeah,
Daughtry.
I can hear a
Yeah,
mix.
yeah, young Chris Daughtry. I love Leonard Skinner, Allman Brothers, classic rock,
Yeah,
southern rock.
Allman Brothers, you can't beat that. I
Oh
mean,
no, yeah, I love all that.
definitely can't. We're
You
not even
picked a
old
good
enough for
you,
that. That's good.
You picked a good one. We toured and we opened for my old rock band Abel Kane. We toured and opened for Daughtry going out through Arizona and Nevada and all that. And I that dude was great as a human being as well as an artist.
I
He
love to
was
hear
great.
that.
Yeah,
That's not always true.
that's true. And when I can't say it, I don't say anything. So
Good to know.
That's
Yeah.
a song, Yana. You don't say anything at all.
hmm
Name that tune. And here we go. That's a joke, everybody.
I want to get to some music. I want him
Me
to give us
too.
a setup for one and tell
Yeah.
us which one that he would like for us to play first. You're driving, big boy, so you tell us which one you want us to queue up with and give us the roll in on it.
All right.
What you got
Well,
going?
we got there's two that are the similar style and one that's completely different. So we'll kind of split the difference and start with one of the two that are the same ish. Let's go ahead and go with the radio single. It don't work like that.
Yes.
It don't work like that. I have a question. You got to tell me about it. Like, what is it don't work like that? Like, do you have a story? Did you write this song?
I did not write this song. A much more talented songwriter than I wrote this song. Wyatt Jordan.
It was me. No,
It was you, yeah. I knew he had a ghostwriter. He was lying this whole time. But yeah, Wyatt Jordan, he's a class act, killer talent.
Yes.
And when he sends me a song and I hear it, a lot of times I just throw my stuff away and I'm like, I gotta cut this. This is just way better than what I just wrote. And it does fit me. The song's about heartbreak, but it's more in depth than that. It's about getting heartbroken, but never being able to move on. Now, obviously, I did move on eventually, but at the time in my life, there was a time in my life where I was with a girl. It didn't work out. It took me a long time to get over that, and that's what the song's all about.
She's about to come find you here soon because now that you've got your music out and you got a song out, I guarantee she's going to come knocking.
My wife will beat her up. All right.
There you go. I
Just
got her
notice.
back. So there you go. Let your wife know I've got her back. I'm there for the wives. Let's go. It don't work like that, woman. So that's what you say. Here we go by Copperhead Jones.
Hey girl, it's me, you sound happy. Time don't fly like it used to do. Yeah, I've been good, I've been working, trying to get by with as little as I can. 'Cause it don't work like that. Before you hit the ground, there ain't no starting over, there ain't no getting past. She's stuck in your heart. It don't work like that. Try calling you the day that you got married. I don't guess you have time for me anymore. 'Cause it don't work like that. You can't just slow down. You can't just hit pause before you hit the ground. There ain't no starting over. There ain't no getting can't just hit pause before you hit the ground. There ain't no star number, there ain't no getting past. She's stuck in your heart. It don't work like that.
Woo, I love it. I love it. I love it. Copperhead. That is a great song. Let me get this comment down. We've got a comment here by a listener. 1821, if I'm not mistaken. 1821, William. Go ahead and if you have not sent me a direct email, that is the best way to do that. Just tracytheport@gmail, but I'll be sure and put that up in the show in a moment. Right now, let's get to that song. I love it. And it's, you said it. Yeah, there's Lee. He's like, yep. There's just one way to say it right there. Great song. So, great song. I love it. By the way, for anyone out there, us being in radio, broadcasting, and podcasting, we're not just on social media, but enjoy it. Tune in, send us questions and comments. The reason I'm bringing this up is if you come on the show and you're using your phone, if you do not switch your audio, there's an audio setting at the top of your phone where your mic is. And you can change the type of audio that you have on your iPhone. When you change that setting, you can block background settings altogether. You can include the audience around you, or your phone is just set for normal phone settings. Copperhead's phone right now is set just for normal iPhone settings, so he cannot hear his own music, but I can, and so can UncleRyano, and so can the rest of the world out there. So, but you know it well. But I was going to make sure they knew this because I was communicating with you on back channels, and so you'll be able to tell by me if I'm not moving, y'all, and you come on the show. Either I don't like your music, or you need to like say, hey, is she okay? So you'll always be able to tell when the music's playing. And
We should start looking at a Samsung endorsement. If we're going to find all the problems with iPhone, we're going to need to get a Samsung sponsorship. Yeah.
Well, it's not a problem. It's a tech thing. So I have figured it out for people. And actually, I got to give credit to Kirk House. He and I were writing a song together, and we figured it out together why other people were having issues. So let's get back to the music. Copperhead, that song is amazing. So shout out to the songwriter again.
Wyatt Jordan.
There you go. Do you know him, UncleRyano?
I do not, but I know that for $1,600, you ought not to have to figure out anything on a phone. It ought to be doing what you want it to when you ready, and that's all I got to say. I said it. That's right.
All right.
Kidding.
Well, I'm just letting you know, since I it's kind of like when you own a truck. I'm not going to admit that I know technology, because when you admit that, then you're in trouble. Everybody's going to call you. So I'm not an expert, but I know enough between working in radio and broadcasting. So I know what it is. It's an iPhone setting, and on back channels, Copperhead, I'll talk to you about it. So with your music, inspired by a woman, literally, and it don't work like that, literally. I love that. And so how many of your songs would you say that you write? Like, is there a percentage 50-50?
Well, my first album, every song was written by me or a co-write. So I was on every song. This album, it is about, it's 50% actually. So it's about 50% the ones I have written or co-wrote, and the other 50% are Wyatt's, because he's that good. I believe in him that much, in his product, and we have such a good partnership. His words speak to me, and I feel like the music fits well with what I'm trying to do in my voice, and it's all relatable. So yeah.
A lot of people that are artists, or they use that's kind of that term's used too loosely. A lot of people that say, well, I'm an artist, And then I've heard several of them over the last year say, "Yeah, I only write my stuff. I won't even co-write." Well, you'll never have the best of the best. You'll have the best of you on that day. There's a difference.
Yeah.
That's not being ugly, but I always use the George Strait model. You got a guy that wrote 0 songs. He built a brand. His brand grew exponentially, vertical trend straight up. He got so big. No, he didn't have the writer credits on those songs, but what he did have was so much success, he turned around and went back and bought all the publishing on everything that was on the market, and he ended up with Muy Bueno, this massive publishing company. Then he employed a whole bunch of writers, and he made sure that they could follow their craft. But that's the power of building a brand. Do you want to be a writer and you want to spend years and years trying to learn how to be the best version of whatever you're supposed to be, or do you want to build a brand? And that's a lot of times that's why there's so many different writers, and some people have it, some people didn't have it on that day, some people will never have it. And that's what's beautiful watching, how if people are really mature as an artist and they're sure and they're focused on what their goal is. Are you building a brand or do you want to be a writer? And you can do both. You can do both a lot, but I would always build a brand first and then have the other. As it grows, you can incorporate it more and more and more into it. But you need to, like you said, you feel so passionate and you allowed yourself to connect and identify with some beautiful works from that writer. And so many people will not allow themselves to even consider. They'll say they're going to listen to it, but their minds and their hearts aren't open. And so they often will deny themselves a great opportunity that might have just changed their life, but they'll never know it.
Absolutely. And, I got to say this. I wasn't expecting that answer. And it's kind of a breath of fresh air to hear that. Because oftentimes you get a lot of other folks out there so prideful of, I write everything, I do this, I do that. And that's great that you do that. But is there somebody out there that's better that could help you speak what you need to say in a better way than what you're currently capable of? And I would love to be able to keep growing my craft as a songwriter too, and I'm going to. But
But
this
grow your brand.
really,
Your brand is separate. Your brand is the umbrella that everything else is able to thrive within.
absolutely.
I
And
like your
it gave
answer.
me direction. It gave me direction. It was I don't want to say a shortcut, but whatever nicer word there is for a shortcut, it was
Support,
that
help.
to find myself and what I
Yeah.
like and what I want to do. So now when I go to write, now I know, okay, write like this because this is my
Yeah.
brand. This is my style.
I
Well,
love
and
your
that's
answer.
that's constantly growing. I mean, truth be told, you're always going to push new areas out a little bit because staying in one spot, I felt so bad. I heard, and it was his words in an interview. Clint Black's a brilliant guy, a great guy, but he made a comment one time when I was probably 20 years old, 21. I heard him in an interview saying, "Yeah, I'll never have another song as good as Killing Time." He just decided it right then. And so it never showed up. That was one and done, and he's capable of 100 more that could probably beat it. But he immediately put that reality in place and he never allowed anything to go beyond it. And if you're always stay fluid and you listen to the ground and to your people and to yourself, most important to yourself, you'd be amazed what new kind of spinoffs you might start a whole new genre and everybody else will be chasing that rabbit because you were open to letting the song tell you what it wanted to be when it grew up.
Well, I love your responses, and Uncle Ryan knows why, because I write all the time. So I do believe the two are beautiful when they're married together in a good, healthy way. Kind of like, I guess, being in a relationship. If it's a healthy one, it's a good thing. If it's not, then obviously it's not. But I do believe a tribe is better together rather than one person that tries to stand on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we have two set tribe. We are a tribe of a community. We're a tribe of artists, musicians, art, all sorts of genres.
First
So,
responders, we got every walk of life in the tribe. People see the focus on music, but the musicians celebrate all the other branches of the tribe. Servicemen and women, Gold Star families, service families, top to bottom.
guitars and muscle cars is in the works.
Yeah,
That-
yeah,
that's,
baby.
that's courtesy of Leaf Shively, a challenge that I have to write that song. So guitars and muscle cars.
What time is it? Yeah.
Killing time. It's killing
Yeah,
time.
no, we will spit that thing like a Gatling gun. Don't, hey Leaf, don't
Oh,
start none, won't be none. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Okay, none.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see that down there? You know, my favorite thing to say is truth be told. And you literally said, truth be told. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
he's been around me. He's been around me. I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah,
Leaf again is like, man, he's getting more shows than one out of this.
yeah.
Come on, Copperhead. Let's get into your music a little bit more. Let's you've got a new
Absolutely.
album. It's your second album released, right? When was that released?
March 14th, so pretty
Ooh.
recently.
Very recent. And tell me the name of that one.
That album's called Second Wind.
Second Wind. And why did you choose that name?
Well, there was actually a lot of thought into that. So there is a song called Second Wind that is on the album, of course. So I didn't just pull it out of thin air. I actually fell in love with the song first. The song ended up on there, and I was like, man, it's my second album. This is completely different from my first album. The first album I just kind of cut. I've never gigged before. I didn't know who I was as a musician. I knew who I was as a consumer. I was a huge Cody Johnson fan, huge Texas country fan. Until I started gigging and playing shows, I realized I wanted a little bit more energy than that when I play up on stage. Now, when I listen to music, I love all of that stuff. Flatland Cavalry, Texas country. I love all of that. I really do. But when it was my turn to go up on stage. I'm not a super high strung, high energy guy. So I felt like the music needed to be so I could perform and get people all fired up. So I wanted to go back to my roots, my rock roots, incorporate some of that country in there from the 90s, early 2000s, 2010s, all that, and incorporate it in that. And so as part of that, this is my second album, but this is truly my second wind. I've kind of caught a new breath of authenticity, and I don't regret the album that I cut at all, the first one. But this is truly who I am, and this is something I completely feel re-energized about, and that's why it's called Second Wind.
I like it. I really, really like it. So I do have another question that's being asked to me to ask you. What is your name? They want to know why you chose the name Copperhead Jones.
Well, my real name is Zach Jones. If you've been paying attention to the country world at all lately, there's like 6,000 Zachs out there.
Yes, there is.
And that's just not something I was interested in being just another Zach. I wanted to separate myself.
All those moms named their kids Zach that year.
Oh, it's crazy. And back in when I was born, it was a very rare name.
Yeah.
Back then.
See what you did?
Yeah. It started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom started it.
Yeah, she did. It's all her fault. So
ironic. Is it actually Zachary?
Yeah, it's actually Zachary, but everyone calls me Zach.
Yeah, I have a Zachary too, and Zachary's out of the Bible for me. Zachary Cash, so Zach Cash, but he goes by Cash. So
that's so cool. I
fun
love that.
fact. There you go.
You're encouraging her now. Yep.
It's true story. True story. I didn't make that up. So there you go. You can take my answer and give it to everybody now. Back to your movie, like literally for your music. I want everybody to put you on their playlist, literally, in order to support an artist. In the digital era, what we're doing in music, in any artist, you got to create a playlist. Take that song, take that music, call it Tribe, call it Copperhead, call it what you want, but make a playlist. All you've got to do is just like you can click for the show, like, share, love, whatever you want to do, click it, do something with it. Even if you're not with it for the whole time, you can do your part by doing that. Go to an artist, grab that song, put it on a playlist. I don't care if you play it one time or 1,000. That's how you support. So please do that for Copperhead Jones. I like to say album. If y'all notice running across my screen, it says Second Wind, new album, Copperhead Jones. So old school. I like vinyl. Coming back
with that kind of killer name for a song, he couldn't really name the album Third Time's a Charm. You know, he had to kind of go with the other.
No, that'll be my
That's
that'll be
not
my
a
third
bad
album.
idea.
Don't worry.
Hey,
I
not a
got you,
bad
boo.
idea.
I got you.
We already
Who's
got
your
it.
uncle? Yeah,
Yeah, there's your uncle right there. He did it.
yeah, I got you.
He
He
does.
gets the good looks from his mama's side, though. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So on Second Wind, I have in here All Summer Long, and then I have Leaving This Town. Tell
Yeah.
me about one of those.
Yeah, so All Summer Long would probably be the next one I'd have you queue up, and if you do that. I don't know if you're gonna do all of those. But that one is straight Southern rock.
Okay.
It's
All right.
it's a Southern rock song. It's supposed to be fun. It's not too heavy. It's just a fun summer song. Nothing too serious about it. Just
That's a good
good
thing.
vibe, you know.
That's what we like.
Fishing and
Did I
drinking
hear
beer.
you say you recorded this at Steel Record Studio?
I did. Every song on the album except for one
Okay.
was recorded at Steel Records.
Well, then you're a tribe already. So you're already adopted in. There you go. You're in. We didn't just adopt you. You're already in. All right. So this song, tell me about the songwriting on this song.
Yeah. So actually, funny story. My videographer, he did the music video for Leaving This Town, the other song. And he just randomly called me one night. He's like, dude, I just had this killer chorus I just wrote. It's like super cool. I need some music to it or something, but I think it'd be really good. And he's like, it goes like something like, on a bass boat, jamming Whiskey River, Blue Rocky's gonna make me shiver, yada yada yada. The rest of the song. He did the chorus. I was like, man, all right. So I messed with it, and then I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a fun one. We got to figure this out. So I actually took that song and said, Leaf, Kyle, Guy of Steel, I have something that has a lot of potential. I've never written a song in Southern rock. Like, I've never written a Southern rock song before.
Yeah.
I need help. So we ended up getting hit. It was Josh Warren. That's the videographer's name. Myself, Leaf Shively, Kyle Roop, and then another songwriter, Blake Griffith. We all got in a room and knocked the song out and recorded it not too long thereafter. And
nice.
yeah, it turned out to be one of my favorite ones to perform.
Nice. And I owe Leaf a call. I know that he tried to call me today. I had multiple conference calls today, didn't we? I know we really did. So I'm like, Leaf, you might as well just click on the link and come on here with us. Literally, he's got the link, so he knows how to get on the show. He might as well come on over here because he's on
This is the way we are, Zach, though, man, because we like this whole thing is so organic and it really is like a family deal. So, and once you come on your first flagship trip onto the show, every 3 months, we're trying to get all you guys back to come back around every 3 months so we can get regular 90-day updates. We want to reinforce your brand. This is the show investing in you and your career and your brand. You know, one of the things you can always do to not only help the show, but help all the other guys that are trying to stand on their own and push out against the grain. They're not competition. They're your community, you know, and we're all lifting each other up. There's places at the table for everyone to eat. And that's 100%. What we're trying. Yeah. And that's
all ships rise high tide. And this ain't competition. This is collaboration.
That's why everybody.
We can all eat.
we need everybody to go out. Once you see what it's about, have all you people go to the YouTube page and subscribe. You know, we got to build that up. It's a brand new YouTube channel. We still are riding right now off of all the social media. When we go live, we're riding off all the social media and off of the Patriots Inside the Wire YouTube channel primarily. But we have a two-step tribe. We just, to go live on it, we've just got to build the followers up so we can engage that one and start shifting everything back over. So we need, once we get a few thousand followers on that one, which isn't anything, we've got that on, I know on mine, I've got 6,000 and something, and we've got them all over the place, but trying to direct everybody back over to this one, it's so much easier for some folks to jump on Facebook, some folks to jump on, on one of the other TikTok, Instagram, X, you know, everybody's just kind of clapper, you know, everybody's jumping on these different social medias. But if you watch the show, after the show, just go find that YouTube channel and subscribe to it. That'll help us beef it up, and that'll help us be able to stream. That's something we've really been needing to do. And we're so focused on you guys most of the time, we forget to ever ask anybody about that.
I'm giving Leaf a little bit of an education over here. So,
yeah.
Comments. Yes, please go follow, subscribe, go to the YouTube. We're building up the tribe, two-step tribe. You can check it out. It's really easy. Two-step with the number 2, two-step tribe, the number 2, for all of those who are going to be listening to us on 107.5 The Swamp, or you're going to go to Heroes Media Group, and you're going to go to any channel that could be a listening podcast channel. You will also find our station. So again, Two-Step Tribe by Patriots Inside the Wire Productions right there. Check that out. And here is Leaf's answer to us. I love being on the tribe. Thank you,
And
Leaf.
Spirit Fingers. And Spirit Fingers.
Yeah. You literally are going to have to like send me something, Leaf, on that, because I still don't get it like this. But
I'm going to wear him out in the studio over that. I'm going to wear him out.
So when myself and another female both were used to radio, we're, you know, going through music reviews on songs, we're trying to come up with what do we want to do. And so I really get to moving when it's music. You can tell if I like the music or not. So on accident, on one of the first ones, I was like, whoa, like that. So I was like, oh, shoot, I just did jazz hands. And I was like, no, we can't do that. So, and then I'll do this all the time. So I was like, hey, I'll just do this. And then somehow last night, Spirit Fingers came out, because it's whatever that is. I need to know what it is. But let's move on to this song that you said is rocking and going to be fun. And
all summer long.
All summer long.
It's coming up too, by the way.
Yep. So we've got All Summer Long by Copperhead Jones. Let's check it out. Here it goes.
Put in my time, I cashed out my check, filled up my Yeti with cold long necks. Ain't got no plan, I might not come back, but you know right where I'm gonna be if anybody else. Craig copper tone, roll on up, ripping them lips while I'm catching them buzz. On a bass boat, jamming Whiskey River, Blue Rock is gonna make me shiver. If it ain't right, they don't wanna be wrong. Gonna let loose all summer long. If it ain't right, we don't wanna be wrong. Gonna let loose all summer long. Anchor down on the sandbar, Spotify cranked up, sun singing in the water. Man, I just can't get enough. There ain't no sign of stopping, there ain't no wanna be wrong. Another time I'm about to ride on a bass boat, jamming Whiskey River. Blue rock's gonna make me shiver. If it ain't right, then I wanna be wrong. Gonna let loose all summer long. If it ain't right, well I wanna be wrong. Gonna let loose all summer long. If it ain't right, then I wanna be wrong. Gonna get loose all summer long.
Woo! Now, Copperhead, if you could not hear that, I'm sure you could tell if I could hear it. Could you tell if I could hear it?
Oh, I can hear the song in my head while you were jamming to it.
Okay, so UncleRyano turns and he like pays very close attention to the song, and I can't help it. Like, I swear, if you look up at me, UncleRyano, sometime you're gonna laugh. Literally, just watching me. So
Yeah, she does dances. She gets the microphone. She has the hairbrush microphone.
no, I
You know,
don't have a real one.
Oh, I saw the air guitar. I love
Oh,
that.
yeah, I did. Hey, that's a man. Who is
Hey,
that on
that's-
guitar there?
That's all
See?
Kyle Root. Kyle's the man.
Okay, I have not met Kyle yet. They've been hiding Kyle from me. I have only met Lee. So
he's Kyle. So far, they got Kyle. They got Kyle Root with Kyle from Delta Circle. The Kyles are hanging out. You never have the Kyles when you need them. Yeah.
okay.
You got to meet Delta Circle. You'll love those guys. Their tribe. They're out of Savannah, Georgia. Super sweet guys, beautiful humans, buck wild and crazy. Ain't no different than the heathens we got over there rocking the house at Steel Records. So very much akin to each other.
I like it. We got I'm cranking this one in my F250 after listening to F250 after listening to Roughnecks. Roughnecks by Leaf Shively, F250 UncleRyano. Copperhead right here all summer long. We're rocking out. There y'all go. Your perfect summer song right there. I love it.
I can smell the cocoa butter right there. I'm just saying.
I love that,
Yeah.
right? I love that. We
Yeah.
need to not say their name and call them for sponsors. So we need sponsors. That's a very good
Cocoa
idea.
butter.
Yeah, but there's a name of something that we'll have to add them to the list. I love the smell of it.
Okay.
You know, they do the contest. Do you know what I'm talking about, Copperhead? They do the contest in the summer.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It sounds like Hawaii.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding,
And
ding.
yeah. And biopic. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. I love it. I love it. All right, everybody. I see you out there. You can send in more of your comments. I like that when you just send us their chief. You are correct, by the way. So shout out again to Delta Circle, which is part of the tribe. There are Kyles out there, and for some reason, when we do a show, the Kyles are missing every single time. It is really.
Yeah. We're going to get shirts made to say, "Where's Kyle?"
Where's Kyle? Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Kyle?
Yeah, so it's going to include the two. So, well, there's three already. We've got three actually. So,
Yeah.
Do they all play guitar on Bruno?
They might all be the same Kyle.
You know,
I'm just saying.
you never know. Hey, we've got another one in here. Tell us about the third song that we have in here, Copperhead.
Yeah, Leaving This Town. This is the first song that I ever cut from Wyatt, and it's something special. It just hit me in a place sonically and lyrically that I just couldn't deny it, and hopefully others feel the same way.
Okay.
It's got a good. I mean, it's another heartbreak song. There's a trend there. You know, there's definitely a trend there.
right.
But it's just one of those belt your heart out, leave it all on the floor kind of songs, and I
Yeah.
love that.
And walk away. There you go. I like that one. This is one of those. So it's called Leavin', not a G. Leavin'.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
G's.
No
Unnecessary.
G's. No G's in here. Unless it's money. But Leavin', no G. Leavin' This Town is the name of the song by Copperhead Jones. You can check that out on his new album, Second Wind. Again, by Copperhead Jones. Shout out again to 107.5 The Swamp. How you doing over there, UncleRyano? You ready to check out this next song?
I am.
You are? All right, here we go. It is Leaving This Town. Let's check it out.
Nobody told me I would feel like this, even though I'm content. Nobody told me I would be lovesick, even though I'm in love. It's a miserable thing. So I'm leaving this town in a cloud of dust. I'm burning that bridge, I'm giving it up. I can hear the wind calling my name, and I don't think I can ever change. So I'm leaving this town. I'm leaving this town. I'll never say that I did it wrong, but you knew it all along. I'll never say that we had it made, but I wish you'd stayed a little longer, just a little bit longer. Yeah. So I'm leaving this town in a cloud of dust. I'm burning that bridge and giving it up. I can hear the wind calling my name, and I don't think I can ever change. So I'm leaving this town. Don't wait up, I'm already gone, already gone. Don't, I said don't wait up, I'm already gone, 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 gone. So I'm leaving this town in a cloud of dust. I'm burning that bridge, I'm giving it up. I can hear the wind calling my name, and I don't think I'll ever change. So I'm leaving this town, leaving this town. Nobody told me I would feel like this. It's a miserable thing.
All right, you got me there at the end. I was sitting there and I heard it there at the end. And I even waited because I was like, "Wait a minute, is he going to come back?" I love
That's
it.
the way you go out, man. Just you come
Yeah.
in with a whisper and go out with the same thing. I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love the way that it was ending, but I definitely was hanging on. Like, wait, is there another piece? So, shout out to you. Did you see your message that you got? We're gonna quit saying his name because that I'm kidding. But Leaf is telling me to tell you. Did you see that comment? And I
Oh,
So
I
just
saw it. I saw
who
it.
is you? Who's you?
so Copperhead is
Okay.
Copperhead is on the show. Leaf is saying number one, he thinks that's his favorite song right there for Copperhead, and that is Leaf Shively Band. However, he is saying to Copperhead, Leaf Shively Band is giving a comment to Copperhead, and it says, well, I got a smiley face here, and it's talking about who played that guitar on that one, and he's got his emojis going. Copperhead.
It wasn't Leaf Shively. He's too busy in the oil field. Come on now.
All
You
right.
Yeah.
know it's Kyle.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Hey, Leaf is a killer guitar player too, by the way.
Yeah, he is. Actually.
And so we have this other. We did this Matt Mason tribute album, and man, they both are just doing dual solos on the Creek. That's the one I did, and it was killer. So yeah, they're both superb musicians. I mean, just so lucky to have been introduced to those guys.
They both have spirit fingers, is what it is.
They do.
See?
They do. They have soul.
There you go.
They got soul in them fingers.
They got some soul going on. I know that. Well, I know that Leaf has the guns working, and so Kyle must have the spirit fingers. So we'll have.
And Kyle got guns too.
Really? Lord.
Yeah. Oh yeah, both of them loaded up. Yeah.
All right.
I had to watch and make sure. I didn't want. I scared they're gonna point it the wrong way. It's a small room when I get in it. So yeah, had me stuck in and everything. Easy.
All right. Well, then I did not know that. All right. You summed that up for me. Now I'm curious. So Leaf, you'll have to send us a picture. Send us a picture of everybody and not just you.
It was like an arms race. See what I did?
That's a good one.
Yeah, Zach appreciates me. Yeah.
Okay, so Kyle's
Zach's
got
my favorite.
guns. There's your song, dude. There's your song of the night. Kyle's got guns. There's another one. Something about
Where's Kyle? Where's Kyle?
Where is Kyle, Leaf? Where is Kyle? There you go.
They're all missing. All the Kyles are gone.
There's another one. I'm taking my notes. Where's Kyle?
Yeah, I think they're all the
That
same.
should just be a running thing. I need a T-shirt now. Like you got
Where's
me all fired
Kyle?
up about. Where's Kyle?
Yeah, get that on our merch, man. Get that on there.
Yeah, where's Kyle? Make it a thing.
UncleRyano.com, PreachersInsideTheWire.com, UncleRyano.com.
Yeah, I'll wear that. But hey, I don't know if you know those guys that well. I think I've seen them in a sleeved shirt maybe one time in my entire life. It's gotta be a cutoff. And not just a cutoff. It's gotta be that like old school gold gym bro cutoff. You know what I mean? Yeah. We need some of those. Where's Kyle? They'll wear the crap out of that, I tell you.
I think they're together right now watching the show, I think.
Yeah.
So
Chuck Norris has a T-shirt with Leaf Shavley's picture on the front of it. That's all I know. Yeah. And the Rock has Kyle, so but it's a blank picture because nobody really knows what Kyle looks like. They can't find him. Yeah.
Well, so we're talking about Leaf Shively Band. I want to make sure for those of you who are not watching us and you're tuning in, whether you're on the radio station 107.5, whether you're finding our podcast, which is literally on anywhere that you like to listen to a show or music, you can find the show as well. So we are talking about Leaf Shively Band, and there's a Kyle in that band, and in
there's a badass.
Yep, there we go. And they usually are somewhere not to be found. So there you go. It's like that Where's Waldo thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Kyle's a ninja. Waldo wasn't a ninja. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not even old enough for that one, but I can't even remember when it was out. But
Kyle's like,
I love it. I love it. So you have spent some good amount of time around them then, because you just explained literally when Leaf was on the show, well, night before last, Tuesday night, he was our Tuesday Tribe guest. You were explaining a shirt, and that was the exact shirt that Mr. Leaf Shively was wearing. Not only that, everybody, but while I was doing his interview, Uncle Rhino and I was getting people that were sending me videos of Leaf signing people's chest, literally trying to crack me up to see if I would crack up on the show. So it was hilarious. I made it through the show and I loved it. So you're all welcome to send us information, send it in the comments, mess with us. I think Leaf and Kyle are together, by the way that comment sounded to me. So from what he just wrote. In here with your music, Copperhead, you're not going to sing live tonight, right?
I can if you want.
We always like it. So
we're up to you. We like to be as organic as we can be. If you're up for it, show off something brand new.
I would.
Okay. Yeah. Let me grab the guitar if you want to give me a second.
Yeah, we absolutely. This is your party, big boy.
Yeah.
All right.
I love it. Hey, Uncle Rhino, by the way, while he's grabbing his stuff there's a picture here with Copperhead.
It wasn't me. It was photoshopped. I didn't do that. Oh.
Oh, you got me. Look at this right here. I love this picture. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
It's Copperhead there. And what is it like? It's a It's the train, obviously, but I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out what it is there. I guess it's static. It's
It's a
staying.
train.
Well, I knew
It's a
that.
train. Yeah. Its favorite words are choo choo. Yes.
Okay, now you're messing with me. I'm going back to messing with Lee.
Yes.
Professional
That was my
boob
first word.
signer.
Choo-choo.
Professional boob signer is Lee Shively.
Yes. Well, it's rock and roll concerts and storm fronts that are rolling in, storm clouds and rock and roll concerts. They always end up with everybody being wet in the end, and they're not really legit until the flashing starts. So that's all I'm saying.
I love it. So, Copperhead, we were looking at that. So, Lee says he's a professional boob singer,
Boob
signer.
signer. Dear Lord Jesus. Yeah.
We
It's
love
because
it.
of his spirit fingers. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all have messed me up. Stop.
Yeah.
Your last
Easy.
one. The other thing is your picture. I love it. UncleRyano's messing with me. I know it's a train,
Yeah.
but
That
this
girl done
picture,
flung her tic tac out right there on television.
that picture of you, Copperhead, at that train, I was trying to ask the question of that picture. Is that a train that's static, meaning it's constantly there? It's not actually functioning.
Oh no, that was on the move. We just got a quick shot.
Yeah, he
Oh,
ran
okay.
real fast and leaned up against it before he died. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, stop.
Yeah, it's static. You're right. It just sits there.
Okay.
It's a
I
decorative
love it.
piece.
I love it. I love it because my
I
job
love
is
you, boo,
so
but that
bad.
woman just said, was that train moving?
I found it.
Yeah,
I got the
I'm
spirit.
trying, Lord.
I
Yeah.
got the spirit fingers.
Oh, I
All
know.
right, so
Yeah.
this whole show, y'all are making me crack up. It's supposed to be about Copperhead's music, not
Yeah. Choo choo. Yeah.
my words are not coming out right. Okay, I actually have had a fever all week, and I still managed to do all 4 shows.
Yeah, and I've been proud of you. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
a lie. That's the truth, actually, everybody.
You've been sick a long time. You just sick crazy. Yeah, you crazy sick. Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
not. I'm the creative style. So,
Is that what it is?
well, I like to be creative. So, my writing styles, whatever it is, that being creative is very, very great for me. Music is medicinal, writing is therapeutic. So, that is me. Now I see Copperhead's in a position where he's holding his guitar.
Yep.
See, I see these things. He's not
Choo choo.
Choo choo choo.
Choo 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 choo.
I'm the wall.
Cuckoo. What is that movie? Cuckoo. Yeah.
I'm gonna tap your head.
Yeah. Cuckoo. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Aye, aye, aye. Let's go.
All right.
Copperhead, what do you got for us there?
So I got trying to think. I'll go a little bit more. This is probably the most Texas country song on the album. This is the title track, Second Wind. So we'll go with that. How's that?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Well, I was passed out drunk on the living room couch. She was just getting home. Girls' night out, and she laughed. She was packing her bags. I can't say I put much of a fight. Had me a long hell of a night, and I'm liable to it all again. When I catch my stick, when baby I've gone again. Chasing a neon light that I can't even see. Lord knows I was born to be free, and I'm away on track. Yeah, I'm trying to get back. It's a dead end road I'm on. You're the only way back home. Well, you came in here on Friday night. All right. Every time the sun goes down on my side of town. Didn't walk by just to dance. Maybe it's by Earth's last chance to make it right. Baby, in time, will catch my second wind. Baby, I'll come again. Chasing a neon light that can't even see. Long as I was born to be free, and I forget how track him how to make it back. It's a dead end road I'm on. You're the only way back home. When catch my second wind, baby, how gone again. Chasing a neon light that can't even see. Long as I was born, gonna be free, and I forget on track. Yeah, gotta take it back. It's a dead end road I'm on. You're the only way back. Oh, 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 oh.
Yes, sir.
I like that one. I love it. I'm glad
you.
that we had you go grab your guitar there. I love it. That is Second Win on your new release album recently. Second Win is the song by Copperhead Jones live tonight on Two Step Tribe with Patriots Inside the Wire Productions. And you just did that live acoustic, and I love it. I see why that's your favorite, actually. I really do love that song. That's a great song.
Thank
I
you.
love it. Love it, love it, love
You
it.
could feel it. You could tell it when you were feeling it. There's stuff that, you get off into on the craft side. You can pick some things apart. There's something to be said sometime when you write certain songs. That one that's just crafted perfectly. But I'm just saying, in some instances, you'll see someone where the song may not have as much of whatever the craft is, but it's so spiritual and it just locks everybody in. And the singer is projecting it out. I mean, they're infusing their soul in it when they're singing it, and they're feeling it to the bone. And you wrapped yourself up in that one. Just you, a guitar, three chords, and the truth, and you sat right there and told it.
Yeah, thank
Just
you.
said three chords and the truth.
Yeah, exactly. No, I appreciate that. And there's one thing that makes me tick a little differently than other people, and that's consumers of music or musicians even. Now, I believe in lyrics wholeheartedly. Lyrics are what drive the story. That's what hits the heart of a lot of people. But I was always told by my mom when I was a kid, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I
Yep.
bring that to how I sing. It's
Mm-hmm.
not the lyrics. I can write the best poetry in the world, but it's not going to hit the same if I come off inauthentic. I don't believe it. It's not felt through my soul. So every song I do, whether it's with this acoustic guitar or I got my Les Paul on stage jamming with the band, it's 100%. I'm here. Whether you like the lyrics or not, you're gonna believe what I tell you, even if they're perfectly crafted or not. That's my whole goal, and that's that's
Yep.
that's who I want to be, and that's who I am.
I love
Yep.
it. I love it. And that is true. So, in the way that you speak, in the way that you enunciate, in the way that you feel and believe, you speak that way. And that is why I say, truth be told, because I can't do it any other way. And that is how you sing. You literally sing from the heart, and you can feel it coming straight from you. My question is, so is that what is considered the definition of red dirt, Uncle Rhino? Is that what red dirt is now?
Um, I think red dirt is now what red dirt always was. What a lot of people think it is is wrong. Period. That's not just my opinion. Nashville had formed itself into a sterile, just rubber stamp. It was cranking out parodies of what once was cool, and they had so many carbon copies that you had cartoon caricatures of what was awesome, of marketing people trying to milk every little bit they could out of a vibe. So the people in Kansas and Oklahoma, primarily it busted out of Oklahoma, but once it hit Texas, it's different water down there. So they had their whole new vibe and spin on it. And collectively over into Colorado, New Mexico, you had this rebel child that broke out of just outside of the campfire light, just outside of the country mainstream. And this was people who lived it every day. This was people who supported all the traditional stuff, but they also loved all the cutting edge stuff. So they turned right around and started fusing it all together. And, since the 70s, when it really was morphing, I think it's been a constantly evolving thing. So anybody who walks up and says it is or isn't red dirt, I think they're wrong. They don't understand. It's supposed to be what's just outside of the cookie cutter. It's the ones that ride on the edge, ride on the fringe, because that's where they're always pushing the new growth, the new development, the new evolution. It's not back there in the back of the bus where everything's stagnant and just repetitive. That's not just because it's got a steel and a fiddle doesn't make it country. And just because it's got a steel and a fiddle don't make it good. Good is relative. I'm about epic. And once upon a time, Texas cranked out ZZ Top, Willie Whalen, and George Strait. There wasn't anything in there that was just good. It was like, hold on, we're going to run right over the top of you. That was Welcome to Texas. And now it's everything's just kind of gotten so just it's just sitting there churning up the old backwater. And so anytime I see guys that are on the forefront in Oklahoma or in Kansas, or I got guys in Texas that are pushing the envelope, to me, that's red dirt. If you're out there at the forefront, you're letting the spirit move you musically, and you're taking because every one of us is a muddy river. We carry every place we've ever been inside of us, every memory, as long as everything we ever loved. It's the same thing with music. So we're carrying it all. So when you decide to give it all back to someone and you do it in 3.5 minutes at a time, you bet your sweet ass it's going to be wrapped up with a bow and a kiss and some fireballs. And so when he's throwing it out there like he is, to me, that's red dirt, because it's pushing the boundaries. The fences and walls that separate genres, that's man-made. When God made the prairie, he didn't put one fence on it on the 6th day. Okay, it was all made by men, keeping things separated. And so we going through cutting the wire and busting the fences. They don't like that, because when you cut the wire, there's no need for gates or the gatekeepers.
True.
I love that. That was poetic, and I'm not just blowing smoke. I love that, and honestly, that's what I aim to do. And I appreciate you saying that, because it's not something you can really say about yourself. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm a trailblazer. Nah, are you really? Because a lot of people think they are, but
it takes an OG to know a new G. And so when I'm telling you, we've been in this fight a long time. My scars got scars. So that's part of why we're doing what we're doing, is because we're cutting the fences. We want to fast track y'all. We want to give you a platform to not only shine, but burn, baby. Come out there and do it. And then help us ignite everybody else that's got the same fire and the same spirit. That's what we're doing.
I love it. I love it. I have to show you something, UncleRyano. And the reason that I started busting up laughing, and I don't know if you saw that or not, so I think Copperhead saw this. It popped up. This is what popped up. Can you see that?
That's Leaf?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got them big muscular ones, so you're gonna have to get two.
I would sign it, but I don't want to break my Sharpie.
Yeah, get two sharp. It'll scare the Sharpie back in the cap. Yeah.
Yeah. So when that popped up, it got me. So you're sitting there talking. I could tell that you caught it by your face.
Yeah, I got it.
So I have a message for him. I have a message for Leaf, because that was a great speech you were doing. Leaf, share the damn show. Let's get your wife involved too, and share and build up tribe, because as much as you are involved like this, I can see you clicking that button right there to share it on your Facebook with all those lovely followers on Tribe.
Lauren would do it.
Recommendations.
She loves us, Leaf.
I
Lauren
love
cares
that.
about it. She would do it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Peer pressure. There you go.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to peer pressure him. Honestly, he's a great guy. Leaf Shively Band at Still Record Studio. There he is. I got him. I knew we'd get him. There he goes. Thumbs up. I'm going to check and see if he actually did it, but I trust you, so I'm really.
Oh, he
going.
She
will.
getting all in your business, Leaf. Yeah.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. Leaf and Lauren. I loved it last night because in the music reviews, Copperhead, the other individual was confused and thought that it was Leaf sending different messages. So it was very funny for me to watch what goes on back and forth with the people. So I'm bringing you on the inside of what used to happen in radio stations, terrestrial stations. Somebody would come in there and mess with you literally all the time. There'd be people. I worked night shift, so we had a whole lot of people that used to have a lot of fun by dropping by the radio station at night. And we have a whole interactive audience by doing it this way. So they get to understand how radio really should work and did work, and how we're going back to it through the digital movement. So with Tribe bringing in the audience, it's pretty cool. I like that. I like
Well, when the corporations took over all radio, they separated all radio from the community. And all of a sudden, they priced the community out of being able to utilize radio and advertisement. So it got too expensive. And then they were just actually separated. You couldn't contact them. You couldn't reach them. You couldn't do anything. And the more that they did that, the further they drove a wedge until people found alternative ways to mass communicate, get their news out, and then they've moved on. I genuinely love radio people. And if I find radio people who are still in charge of their station or their radio, they are Tribe all the way. They don't have to play my music. They don't have to do any of that. They are just automatic, because I thank them for what they do for you. I thank them for what they do for so many Tribe members. It's not about me. And they'll see I push them. So because those are the ones we have to celebrate. And you know what she's saying, back in the day, man, before everything got so corporate, I remember certain names that were household names on the radio, country guys. They'd pop in to do live interviews, and somebody, especially in Nashville, where everybody's commingling and coming and going, and we would pop in on each other's interview. They wouldn't know we were there. And you get on the other side of the glass door and you take your shirt off and press yourself up against the glass, or just do something obnoxious as soon as they realize who it is, and that we're doing stupid human tricks to each other on a regular basis, because you can't acknowledge what's happening. You're trying to do your bit and stay focused, on the mic. And of course, it's not like this where you can see what's happening. So that's the stuff that I love, is the camaraderie between the artists, like Leaf jumping in here. Some of our other guys, Bad Boy Leroy. We got Katie Beth Mim, Carson Clays, a newbie coming out. Beautiful young man. Oh my gosh, Celeste Marie Wilson. There's just so many. Bree Carter, the queen of country soul, our love. You got Henry Turner Jr. with a listening room over in Baton Rouge, blues legend over there in Louisiana. I mean, this is Tribe, dude, all the way to Out of the Ashes and 100-Meter Scream down in Miami, all the way to Bad Apple Ella in Los Angeles, and Silent Sounds in
just had a big
Chicago.
call today with California. So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Love that.
Oh,
Yeah, you got Tribe all around you, baby. And the more you get out, there's a whole bunch that's in it and coming into it that's right there that you got mileage with. And then there's a whole bunch you guys haven't got to meet yet. And that's what's super exciting. People have said, like when we were at the award show, they said, well, we thought you were going to do more Texas music. We are, bro. We're just pushing the state line of Texas all the way to the Atlantic Ocean and north to Canada. But we're going to Texas the hell out of it. Okay? Okay.
I love that. I love it. So, Copperhead, where can we find you? What is coming up for you as far as playing at a venue?
Yeah. So, you can find me on all socials and all that, and website. All Copperhead Jones makes it easy. I think I said that earlier. And then, I got a big show coming up in Fort Worth, just south of downtown at the Cicada. And it's my first ticketed event. So really trying hard to sell that out.
When is it?
It is May 17th.
May 17th, everyone, at Cicada. Do you know Cicada, Uncle Rhino? It looks like you do.
I do. Send the flyers and we'll blast it all over the socials. So make sure we got all the flyers for the cicada. Cicada, y'all take good care of our boy, and we'll be pumping and promoting this whole thing, pumping it out. We
Okay,
got
so
we got
again,
millions of people a week from all of our platforms that get this stuff, between our partners over at 1075 The Swamp and Heroes Media Group, all the way over to other tribe members like Texas Brew Radio. I mean, and you got Born and Bred with Kristen Rochelle up in Oklahoma. I mean, we're all pumping and pushing it. So we love pushing events like that.
so again,
Appreciate
say
that.
that date again, March.
It's May 17th.
May 17th. That's why I stopped, because
Yeah,
I
yeah, because we about to be way ahead or way late.
yeah. I love it. You always catch me. May 17th, you can catch Copperhead Jones at Cicada. Is Cicada like a small bar venue, or what is it there?
Yeah, it's a small, it's a dedicated venue, so that's really cool.
Okay.
A lot of the time I'm playing, bars and restaurants still. So it's a dedicated venue, only 150 tickets available, and it's a small room, so it's gonna be intimate. Whole band's gonna be there, and we got an opener, gonna be Caleb Michael, and from Caleb Michael and the Arrested. He'll be there. He's a killer talent as well. Great guy, and great music as well. And it's just gonna be a great time. We're gonna let loose, and we're gonna give him a hell of a show.
All right. So, Copperhead, can you spell the name of the venue for me, please?
Yeah, it's CICADA.
Okay. Got
Public
it,
school.
everybody out there. Well, I'm doing it for a reason, because of radio. I warned y'all in the beginning, because we're on radio and podcast, not just this broadcast. We want to make sure all the other people, I did get my education. May 17th, I knew what you were about to say, public school.
And you can
May
get
17th.
you can get the tickets. You can find it on my website. There's a link there under the events page. Scroll down to the Cicada, you'll see that there's a link there, or you can go directly to Eventbrite. I'm doing it myself, the pre-sale. So it's on sale now. It's only $15, so it's not going to kill you. We're not trying to kill you here on tickets. So be a pretty affordable time and a good time. So yeah, May 17th. I hope everybody can come out.
All right, I'm making sure that's all in here for you. So May 17th at the Cicada, 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 up in the Fort Worth, Texas area. Ticketed event, only $15. You can attend for Copperhead Jones. Say the name of that opener again for me.
Yeah, it's Caleb Michael.
Do you know them, UncleRyano?
I do not. I know when he said Arrested, I started tuning everything out when he said Arrested. So
Yeah,
yeah.
his band is called Caleb Michael and the Arrested.
Okay.
And yeah, he's a I think he's been at this a little bit longer than me. But he's an up and comer. We're all kind of floating the same waters, and
Okay.
man, that guy's got some talent. Let me tell you what. If you don't know him, you should find out. He's good.
Well, here's what you do, Copperhead. As Tribe, you turn around and you give my number and you say, hey, man, you now need to go on the show so you can also promote the event that we're about to play.
Awesome.
That's how
Yeah,
that
I'll do
works.
that.
That's exactly how that works with Tribe. So that way you get more airtime even coming up for your event. So also, oh, look at that. I actually put out a message, and Lauren has answered us. It's Lauren Shively. Shout out
She's
to
our
her.
favorite. She's our favorite.
I said, hey,
Yeah.
we can get Lauren to help on the back end with the show and building Tribe. And she literally sent us a message herself and said she's in. So
Lord
Lauren,
Jesus, thank
all
you,
right.
Lord.
Lauren,
Yeah.
we need you to help us build up these channels, build up Tribe. Shout out to you. And the baby is beautiful there in that picture. Beautiful child. So Copperhead, I am not familiar with that band. Is the style of music somewhat like yours?
Yeah, it's somewhat similar. They do kind of like a country. I don't want to say gothic, but it's like a country dark rock. Like they're more chill than me, I think, on some songs, but they kind of they're just really good. This is Texas. It's kind of hard to explain someone's sound.
Yeah.
Well,
We all kind of do our own thing.
you have your sounds like when you do some of the heavier stuff, and I know you produced it at Steel Records, but there are wisps of, obviously Van Zant shows up in there quite a bit, but you also have which is the southeastern side where you grew up. But then I hear some guitar tones and tempos and grooves that are very indicative of Spiderbait, that rock punk band out of Australia. So they had a lot. They really did some signature stuff that set them apart, and a lot of that I'm seeing it become incorporated now, and a lot of the Texas music, then branching out in more directions, from even that. So there were some really cool mixtures in some of your stuff that you were doing, and I heard that early on. That's one of the reasons why when you and I started talking, that was some of what spurred it, is musically. I know, you know what? And I didn't originally know that he had recorded over there. I knew that him and Kyle and Leaf knew each other, but I did not originally know. So that was just, that I didn't know that you'd been at Steel Records. So that explained a lot to me, and the friendships and everything else. I mean, we're all of the same heart and mindset on trying to make things better and lift other people up. So it was a no-brainer to get this young man in here.
Well, I was wondering if you knew that he had recorded there with Leaf. So, because I did not know, and you were also in the same room with us recently too. So that's basically how Tribe ends up working out. Is we end up as independent artists who are looking to grow. We all are working with each other. That's what it is. That's Tribe. So yeah, definitely you can give out our number and we'll get you some more airtime. Awesome. You're already Tribe if you've already recorded with Leaf, and he got half your show here. So
yeah, your stuff too. I mean, to Tracy's point, once we have you on the show, Rob Charles with 107.5 The Swamp will be contacting Tracy. I mean, this is pretty regular, and your stuff will end up on 60 syndicated stations to 195 countries, aside from where it will end up going with Heroes Media Group. So that just happened tonight. While we were on here visiting and I was telling dumb jokes, that was underway. So the other thing too, just keep in mind when people ask you what is Tribe, because we get that a lot. Tracy's answer, and she's not wrong at all. Tracy's answer is it's a group of individuals who've come together to support each other. That's the simple answer right there. That's right. But there's so many that come up, and I've overheard them say, well, what does it do for you? Huh. And that's the atypical why Tribe was needed, because you have so many people that want to know, well, what's it going to do for me? I don't know. Me. Yeah. I don't know. What are you going to do for you? Right. Yeah. Tribe will give you 5 times what you put into it, because other people will see you putting into it, and 5 different people will try to give back to you. It's crazy how it works. But if you invest in the group and you try to lift everyone else up, you'll be amazed at how many people recognize that and start to lift you up.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's so many fake people in this scene, not this scene in particular, just music in general, that you run across. And I think everybody feels that way. And so when you become really authentic and you really want to help other people, not just for your own gain, just to do it out of the goodness of your heart, and that you really believe in these people around you, well, they're going to naturally snip that, and they're going to want to help you too. And that's not why you do it. You do it because you love music and because you want to help build a community where everybody raises up and everybody is pushing their music out, because honestly, those record labels and all of that, they got a big tribe. And
but theirs is bought, so it's not a tribe. It's mercenaries. There's a difference. When the money stops, the ship eats itself.
Tongue in cheek, I was saying it.
Yeah.
So yeah, agree 100%.
That's UncleRyano right there for you. I'm just glad you're getting it, not me.
Yeah, you always gonna have a house full when you feeding everybody, but when the money runs out, they'll eat the house.
Yep. I love it. So we want to know what you feel about this thing too, Copperhead Jones. We usually ask everyone, What do you think about the name Star Spangled Bangers?
Star Spangled Bangers.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Especially since you served. I wanted to hear your response. Literally.
That's our new publishing company for Tracy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Star Spangled Bangers. And we wanted to, I like to ask you because you served, and I wanted to see what you first thought of when that is said to you.
That's cool. Really. I like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure that someone's
I mean,
not
if you
thinking
added an
something
anchor
else.
to it, the Navy guy would appreciate it. But if not,
Oh,
it'll do.
yeah. The other one is up by UncleRyano right now on the screen. And that Star Spangled Bangers there with the guitar is right with UncleRyano there. And then the festivals that we'll do, the things we were talking about today, UncleRyano with our fests that we'll do. We have a lot going on with Tribe. We have a call tomorrow. I'm supposed to bring up tonight with you, Copperhead Jones. I think I'm going to refer to UncleRyano on this. We're supposed to bring up that what we're doing on a call tomorrow, just a little bit of it to give kind of a sneak peek that is something that is coming up. Do you want to give that?
Yeah,
there's a concert, a private concert series, and an awards deal going. And since he is a veteran, I thought tonight, why don't we go ahead and give a sneak peek about what it is?
Roll with it.
Oh.
This is just a little bit of some of what we've been elbow deep in. We busy folks. Go ahead, Tracy.
Well, I'll show you the flyer really quick right here. Here it is. Veteran Lifestyle Magazine already has it out right now. This is Save the Dates. Save the Dates on September 27th, 2025. It's the first year of the official Gold Star Family Music Day. Powerful celebration of life, service, and sacrifice featuring the Sergeant Two-Step Concert, local heroes, community tributes, and special guest appearances. The statewide event honors Gold Star families, veterans, first responders, humanitarian leaders who uplift their communities. It's a day of music, healing, unity, and true Texas spirit. We're proud to announce the Sergeant Two-Step Award will be officially presented at this year's CMA ceremony, honoring an individual who has gone above and beyond in service and the ultimate sacrifice. This is Texas history in the making. Please visit patriotsinsidethewire.com if you'd like to be involved, nominate someone, or become a sponsor. Thank you to Veteran Lifestyle Magazine, Miss Annette Wittenberger there. And as you see, Patriots Inside the Wire by Two-Step Tribe. So basically what that is, Copperhead, it's a new awards lane that is coming out that'll be called the Sergeant Two-Step Award. So with the CMAs. So that will start this year at the event, October 17th at the CMAs. Prior to that, September 27th, for everyone out there, that is what is called Gold Star Family Day, September 27th. If you don't know what that is, I'm glad that you don't know. But everyone thinks of a gold sticker. They think of a lot of things. We're going to let you know what it is in a good way, a celebratory way, with music and a concert series coming up with UncleRyano. So stay tuned on who's going to be on that stage. But it is a partnership with the CMA, and that's why I point to UncleRyano.
I want to say something really clear about Gold Star. For a soldier, any soldier that answered the call and stepped forward for no money, okay, horrible conditions, they stepped forward and they sacrificed their ultimate sacrifice. They didn't just make the sacrifice for themselves. They made the sacrifice for their children at home, their spouse at home that's trying to hold it all together, that just lost the biggest chunk of their life. These sacrifices are rippled out into so many directions that are just have titanic impacts on these people. And as a parent, Gold Star is any parent who's lost not only someone that there's a piece of them, a part of them, their child, but that's also their future. As any parent, when you lose a child, you also lost every hope and dream you ever had for that child the instant that child was taken out of this world. So it's not just the soldier that's made the sacrifice. It's the children. It's the parents, often the serviceman and woman that lost their life. Many times they didn't have children. Many times they did. They had people who loved them, and they lost that. So it wasn't just the fallen. Everybody tends to think and honor the fallen, but they don't understand the massive impact in all directions, meteoric impact that happens whenever a life is lost. And everyone on board all enlists when you enlisted yourself. Everyone around you enlisted, your mom, your dad, everyone who loved you instantly enlisted because as you step forward, because they were all connected to you. So Gold Star is an attempt at honoring a horrible loss. When you've lost your future, you've lost your a piece of you as a parent. They're designated by a Gold Star, and the Gold Star families are the siblings. You know, it could be even carrying over to the offspring, the spouse. You know, and these guys, there's not enough attention ever given to them. There's some things that are in law to protect them, but it's very limited compared to what the sacrifice was. And we're trying to bring some real awareness to that. We're trying to bring some real change to that, because it's not just the one who fell. It's we're running in to uplift those that are still living while we continue to honor the fallen.
You got it. You got it. And I've got the flyer there for you for the Sergeant Two-Step Foundation. Music honors the fallen, uplifts the living. For the Sergeant Two-Step Foundation, honor, remember, and giving. The Sergeant Two-Step Foundation unites music, honor, and healing to uplift Gold Star families, veterans, first responders, and survivors of the fallen. Through the Gold Star Music Series, Sergeant Two-Step Awards, scholarships, remembrance events, and free concert access, we ensure no story is forgotten and every sacrifice is celebrated with purpose, power, and passion. The beat of the brave lives on. So
Yes.
this is a day that we are going to honor and have others come out and take part in. And it is not a day that we want people to be like, some people are afraid to approach others that have lost their child or someone. And what I'm telling you, it's the worst thing you can do is to leave them out and not say their name and not have them around. The best thing you can do is throw a concert like this and put everybody in the room. Because I can tell you right now, Copperhead, when I meet a veteran, I immediately go, damn, there's my unit. Like, where's my unit been? Everybody's gone. So I immediately like zone in and go, okay, I've got a unit again. So basically, tribe is our unit. There you go. And we shifted into music. So music is something that is obviously, Sergeant Two-Step is connected to UncleRyano as well. And that is my son. So my son, just like all of us, loved music, loved doing booking, loved doing rap and country, both. So, and so don't feel uncomfortable. Everybody out there, this day is there for everybody to honor, but nobody knows it exists. So it is September 27th, and then Gold Star Mother's Day is the next day. But I like to always say it's the family. You got to remember the siblings. You've got to remember the fathers. You've got to remember the whole family. And then you'll get rid of a lot of the problems that are happening out there. If you start with the family and you work with that family, everything else can take care of itself. So that day is a day of joy. It is a concert to honor, and that will be coming in Conroe, Texas, in a relationship that's collabed with the CMAs here. And I've got it up here by UncleRyano. So the CMAs right there, and that award, there are 3 nominees, and one of those nominees will receive the first Sergeant Two-Step Award this year, October 17th, at the CMA Awards, literally. There you go, Copperhead. So on your show, you can always say, on the tribe, I actually was there when this all started. And then hopefully we will even see you there on not only the concert series, but what is going on. So I don't know if you're a member of the CMAs, but you don't have to be, because we are all about community, and we're working together, collabing, just like when you collaborate with a songwriter. So we're just grateful that they're doing it, and very thankful, actually. So I think it's a great thing. We are not a political show. We are not just a military show. We're about music, and we're about the community and people. I really want to make that clear. That's why we got Copperhead sitting here. The fact that he's a veteran, literally, when I looked him up, it literally was a word in there. It wasn't a whole lot in there, but I saw it and I went, wait a minute. It doesn't mean veteran artist. It means he's an actual veteran Navy to point that out because I heard you say put an anchor in it.
Yep, Navy.
I caught you. I caught you there. I know how it works. I know all the acronyms. Everything's in threes. Shout out to Rob Lurie, who will be on next Wednesday as well on our Wednesday show. So I'm not supposed to say days, but next week you will have Rob Lurie from Storm Search and Rescue. That is someone that will be looked at. And then we have two. I'm not going to give the names. We're not even finalized on some of it. So I'm going to leave
Some
it.
amazing, incredible candidates who have had massive impacts on the world around them, and they've asked nothing in return, not including recognition. They've come in and done the heavy lifting when no one was looking, and they did it not because of who they were doing it for, but because of who the hell they were as an American and a human being. And they came forward and they did the work. And that's how it's not that we got plenty of show ponies and we got workhorses, and then we got the other guys, the other guys that show up and change the world one heart at a time, coming in there in some of the darkest, God-forsaken places. They bring Amazing Grace back into the picture.
That's a powerful statement right there. I cannot hear that song, y'all. So right here on Eventbrite, you can go to the website of Copperhead Jones for his concert, May 17th, that he'll be playing at. First ticketed event. It is only $15 at Cicada. Again, CIC, ADA, Cicada with C's, CIC. Go to Cicada in Fort Worth if you want to check out Copperhead Jones live, May 17th. Go to his website, Copperhead Jones. It's just copperheadjones.com, correct?
Correct, yep.
Got it. All right. I'm making sure everybody out there. We did just have someone check in on another channel. I just saw that. So shout out again to you. I saw your message about the graphics, 107.5 The Swamp. Love 107.5 The Swamp, our home station, the home for Two Step Tribe and Tribe all together. Thank you to Mr. Rob, 107.5.
It's funny they call them cicadas over in Fort Worth and up in Tennessee and over in Florida, but for some reason in East Texas and in the Louisiana they call them locusts. They don't call them that other. And you always, whenever you hear the word locust, it's usually followed by somebody shrieking the phrase, "It's in my horror. It's in my horror." You hear that? It's locust and it's in my horror. Yeah, my horror. Yeah, those two go together. Yeah.
There's a song.
Somewhere. It's in my horror. Yeah.
It's in my heart.
Yeah.
I feel like a pirate. Heart.
And then hollering. There's got to be a lot of hollering in the background. All of that coming out of one person. Yeah, because it's in my heart. Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is when you said locust, I zoomed in real quick because I know that one. And in Florida, there's a whole nother name for the
they got the little black ones with the red eyes in Tennessee that come out like every 17 years or 13 years or something.
Oh, yeah.
But over here, every year they out in that force every year over here, and they all big as hummingbirds, and they all wear camo paint. It's like green and brown and tan and something, and every one of them's buzzing like a little John boat when they fly by, and they'll be
loud.
Yeah, you minding your own business.
I'll take them over the love bugs though. I know Florida girl knows what I'm talking about.
I do too. I've seen them.
They're nasty.
Yeah, those are huge.
But bruh, if somebody got a little something into the drinky, and you think I'm just gonna walk out to the truck and you not from over here at night, and you got that big light that's on the light pole out in the country, that one light, and you thinking you got to walk to your truck and get something. I don't care who it is. You sitting on the porch in July or August, so you gonna sit there and watch somebody, and they'll get up, they'll start walking off the porch, and they walking Catholic all the way, and right about when they get to the truck, that's when that first one hits them and gets in their hair, and they go from Catholic to Pentecostal on the way back. Yeah, they got on shouting shoes and everything. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right, back to some music. Do you have another song in you, Copperhead?
I'm sorry?
Do you have another song in you?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do a little rocking one.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't scared.
I'll do the first single I ever released. It's on my first album called No One Giving Up.
Okay, so again, it's Copperhead Jones, and it's called No One What is the name
Yeah,
of it?
No One Giving Up.
No One Giving Up. That is the song. No One Giving Up. It is live right now with Copperhead Jones.
All right, here we go. It was late at night, I was working on the farm. There was barely any rides, too far gone. Had to make a paycheck somehow. So I still know whiskey on the back porch, hiding from the law, finger on the trigger. Had to think quicker, my stash getting bigger. Had to make a run. Staring in the rear view, we ran the siren, staring at the blue lights. Shot fire in my way, and down the highway sideways. No one getting up. No one getting up. Riding down the road, heading off. They didn't know where to go. So I kept on riding into the horizon. So I'm in a run. Staring in the rear view, we ran the siren, staring at the lights. Shot fire at my way, and down the highway sideways. No one could up. No one can up. Yeah. Staring in the rear view, we ran the siren, staring at the blue lights. Shot fire at my way, and down the highway sideways. Staring in the rear view, we ran the siren, staring at the blue lights. Shot fire at my way, and down the highway sideways. No one can get up. No one can get up.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I love that song there. Copperhead Jones again.
Thank you.
Tell us the name of the song. I want to make sure everybody else hears it again.
So No One Giving Up.
No one giving up, everybody, right there. That's a good little slogan, too. No one's giving up.
And it's out on Spotify, tell all the platforms.
All of that. Yep.
So you can go anywhere that you like to listen to your music, and you can find Copperhead Jones, and you can find No One Giving Up. You can find every one of the songs that we played tonight, and his second album that is out right now. You can check that out, Second Wind. And again, check him out at the Cicada in Fort Worth area on May 17th. Go to copperheadjones.com. On Eventbrite, you can get a ticket right now for $15. May 17th with Copperhead Jones at the Cicada. Tonight, you're on Two Step Tribe with Patriots Inside the Wire Productions with UncleRyano. And I am Tracy Two Step. And we're about to roll out of the show and say thank you for joining us on Two Step Tribe. Please check out Copperhead Jones. Add that to your playlist. Leaf doesn't mess me up again. Whatever spirit fingers are, there's an emoji for it too. So whatever it is, it's an emoji. So whatever, this is me. Here you go, right there. We'll bring it back so it's not just all on you, Copperhead. There we go. We're all back at Two Step Tribe. Thank you so much for that, Leaf, but I really do need a definition. I see the emoji, everybody, but I'm all about this. Love the music, Copperhead. What do you have to say, Unc? And we'll close it down.
I think this is one more example of incredible American music that is still yet undiscovered by the most of our brothers and sisters around the country. But slowly but surely, they're starting to divert and realize the power in someone that has a $15 ticket who will truly, really appreciate them spending time with you versus going and spending $200 or $300 in fuel, $200 or $300 for a ticket, spending $1,000 to go to a concert where the people just look like little specks up there because that's as close as you could get. We keep everything right here. We take care of local artists, indie artists, because you guys are the ones that are really changing the world. The rest of them up there, they're losing market share every day with every new dreamer that steps out believing in themselves. And that's what we're trying to do here. You're keeping it going. Not every ripple becomes a tsunami, but every tsunami started with a ripple. And that's what we're doing right now.
Love it.
I like it. What do you have to say, Copperhead? What would you like to close with on the show?
Honestly, I'm just humbled that y'all reached out and invited me to come on, and it was a pleasure getting to know y'all. I look forward to continue the relationship going forward, and just excited to see what y'all come up with next. And I'll be keeping my eye out for the tribe.
You should.
You'll be
I'm excited to be a part of it.
participating. You'll be participating. That's called tribe. You will be participating. We're going to work you to death, son. Work you to death. Come on.
Not
Ain't
just
nothing
like
new to me.
Leafs.
Ain't nothing
Just
new to
like
me. I love it.
Leafs doing right there. That's all you got to do is sharing it, building it. Other artists coming on to Tribe, turning it over. It's like the old school method of networking. That's what it is. It's pretty simple. Shouting out again to 107.5 The Swamp, Heroes Media Groups, things that we're working on right now. We could not do it if it weren't for that. I want to point this out. We are also independent. We do not get paid, period. Not by a station. We do not charge an artist at all. So anytime you're coming on our show, the two of us, we are actually paying for our own airtime, our own show, literally. So now at 107.5 The Swamp, there's no way we would ever, ever, ever charge an artist. I want to point that out. But we are looking for sponsors. We are looking for that sort of thing. So if you know of someone that might fit as a sponsor for Two-Step Tribe by Patriots Inside the Wire, check it out, patriotsинsidethewire.com for Two-Step Tribe, the shows. We also have 4 shows. The 2 unique Tribe shows are on every week. And then on Wednesdays, we have 2 other unique shows. So always stay tuned. You never know what we're up to in any one given day, literally. We had a great day today. We had a great guest tonight, Copperhead Jones. I hope to hear from you very soon. Literally, I love your music. I'd love to have you back. And then you can come back and mess with someone else, literally, on Tuesday as you come in like Leaf just did. And you can mess me up, literally.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna ask someone to sign my boobs too. It'll be great.
Yeah, there you go. You can come in, and I'll flash it on the screen. So we've got next week's coming up. Rob Lurie is on, and then we have a special guest on Tuesday as well, UncleRyano. So we've got a lot going on every week. So stay tuned to the Tribe at Patriots Inside the Wire. Shout out again. We'll get back to you with more about the CMA with UncleRyano. And then again, Copperhead Jones tonight, y'all. Y'all need to check this out. I love the music, Copperhead. I'm going to sign us out now. Again, shout out to 107.5 The Swamp. And also, I'm giving a shout out right now to Texas Brew Radio. So shout out right there. I saw Miss Cynthia literally pop in earlier. I want to say thank you to you as well. All the hard work I respect and love when I meet people that contribute, give, and give back and support each other, no matter what. So here we go. We're going to roll out right now with Two-Step Tribe. Thank you for tuning in. Please share and get involved. Vi Leaf Shively says we did a good job. He said, good job, y'all. I'm going to close this out here on Patriots Inside the Wire, Two-Step Tribe. Stand by there, Copperhead. Don't go away.
This has been a Patriots Inside the Wire production. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Two-Step Tribe, where you, the viewer, are always the rock star of this show. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. We cannot do this without you. Your uncle says so, and you are loved and appreciated. Sergeant Two-Step, sign us out.
Let's load up and roll out.
There we